So many of you were talking about it, and now she's talking about it too. Bloop. Hello, my fam. Perez Hilton here, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and I am all about parasocial relationships, especially this one. When I heard the rumors that then turned into reports that Michelle Obama and her longtime husband Barack were calling it quits, it took me back to the day I found out Brad Pitt and Angelina called it quits. If you know, you know. But I'll tell you, I nicknamed them Brangelina. That's why it hurt. And I covered Brad and Ange so much at the beginning of my career as Perez. And also, hello, God, the first Obama presidency was a while ago now. So I also talked about him and her a lot. This is nostalgia and hope. Remember that? Hope? Them splitting would crush hope. The chatter turned into a roar when Michelle skipped Donald Trump's inauguration and Jimmy Carter's state funeral. Oh my God, she's not there. The rumors are true. She didn't go to either of those events. Oh my God. Well, the former First Lady is now a podcaster, and that means you also do rounds on other podcasts because podcast listeners listen to other podcasts. It helps to grow your own show. Mobama was a guest on the Work in Progress podcast, and she talked about these rumors for the first time. Quote, "The interesting thing is that when I say no, for the most part, people are like, I get it, and I'm okay." That's the thing that we as women, I think, we struggle with disappointing people. I mean, so much so that this year they couldn't even fathom that I was making a choice for myself, that they had to assume that my husband and I are divorcing. This couldn't be a grown woman just making a set of decisions for herself, right? But that's what society does to us. We start actually finally going, what am I doing? Who am I doing this for? And if it doesn't fit into the sort of stereotype of what people think we should do, then it gets labeled as something negative and horrible. And she is not First Lady anymore. She doesn't have to make anybody happy except herself. And she's also in her 60s now, which is a time of, I would think, even more reflection. She's an empty nester. She's employed by choice, but doesn't have to be. And she says, quote, she's working on making some big girl decisions. If not now, when? What am I waiting for? How am I going to spend 20 years? Now is the time for me to start asking myself these hard questions. Who do I truly want to be every day? I'm trying to do more and more. So what does it look like? It looks like whatever I want it to look like. And I still find time to give speeches and to be out there in the world and to work on projects. So, no, Jennifer Aniston is not coming between them. And she is still goals. What's the new goals? Do we say something other than goals? Actually, let me look it up. Hold on. That's some serious growth mindset. Actually, I've really heard that one a lot lately. We be growth mindsetting together, y'all. I love you. I love her. Thank you for watching. Let's discuss in the comments section.